EssayPro is one of the most popular and well-known essay writing services around. It's likely you've already heard about them before, and if you ever wondered how their service works, you are in the right place. Hi, I'm Santiago from Gradehacker, the non-traditional students' #1 resource. We have many years of experience too, and today we'll be reviewing the paper we got from EssayPro and sharing a bit of our experience. We have a more thorough review where we talk about the pricing, communication with the writer, and tell you why they aren't as legit as they look like. You can watch our full review by clicking in the description. This is part of a series of reviews we've been doing, so you better subscribe to our channel if you are interested in knowing more about these companies. Last year, we reviewed EssayPro's 18 service, but this time we ordered a 4-page nursing essay with a 5-day deadline, in which the writer needs to describe the microorganism Bacillus anthracis. And how was our latest experience? Here you have a quick summary of how we rated each section. Overall, we can say it was kind of adequate, with a few solid pros in some aspects, but with major problems in others, such as quality and legitimacy, to be critical parts of the review. We talk more about these issues, including our problems with the pricing and our experience with the writer in our full review. But for now, let's focus on the quality of the paper. Our own in-house editor-in-chief, Chiki, reviewed our essay and checked whether it was up to our quality standards or if it was a product of an average quality service. The final result was a mix of both, but closer to the second option. The first big mistake we noticed is that our writer didn't include the name of our chosen microorganism in the introduction and referred to Bacillus anthracis as it. Our bacteria was first mentioned in the second paragraph. This is a basic error that no experienced writer should make. Regarding the overall structure of the essay, it was acceptable and well organized, with almost no grammatical errors. While our writer followed most of the guidelines, she forgot to write one entire section that was worth 10 points. By far, this was the biggest mistake we received in our order. Because we got 2 errors that could have been easily avoided, we are giving them a 5 in comprehension. But bad news don't stop there. While the APA formatting was mostly accurate, it was outdated as it included silent features like a running head and a heading in the introduction, which are no longer required according to the latest version of APA. And there were other issues related to the headings and paper formatting, and one huge mistake with the in-text citations. We explained these problems better in our full review. With all that said, we are giving EssayPro a 5 in APA formatting. After running it in our plagiarism checker, we didn't find any duplicated content, meaning that our paper was 100% original. But because we know that 2 sources from the references aren't properly credited in the text, our writer is committing unwanted plagiarism. That's why we are giving them a 6. Since we weren't satisfied with the result, we wanted to see if EssayPro had money-back guarantees that covered quality issues. The good news is that they have a transparent refund policy. The bad news is that they are pretty basic and cover general problems related to issues in their process rather than the quality of their work. You can also get a partial refund if you cancel your request before the deadline, if the writer sends the sample after it, or if you find a problem with the work's originality. However, you don't get a refund if you use your order for personal purposes, the 6 months refund period has passed, or if you receive a lower grade than expected. Basically, they aren't responsible if your essay sample doesn't help you get a good grade. What's the point of investing your money if they don't guarantee that you'll get quality work? So we're giving their guarantees a 6. And as always, we left for last the question: is EssayPro a legit service? Our answer? Wait, hang on there. This is a critical part of our review. We have a lot to say with evidence for all the issues we found. Yeah, it's that much. You can see all of that by watching our full review. But here you have a sneak peek. We found that the services EssayHub and WritePaper have the same process and workflow as EssayPro. Their ordering process, calculator, prices, and layout are very similar. And most important of all, they have. So what do we think about EssayPro? If we do the math, we get a final overall score of 5.6. Maybe we had too high expectations, but we were kind of disappointed. Now, we would like to clarify that by no means do we want to encourage you to purchase this service. The purpose of this video is to show how this existing service works. And don't forget to take our quizzes. We have one that tells you what are the best next steps for you to graduate faster, and another that recommends the best free resources we have for you. If you want to see how other educational services work, you have our Papers Help Review, which works in a very similar way. You also have our Pay Me to Do Your Homework Review, which at least has a different communication method. Remember to subscribe to our channel to keep track of upcoming reviews. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.